Okay, hi. I'm getting stuff ready for my hashtag gbtransformation. I just bought a Malibu Pilates chair, and later on I'm gonna make a video, basically of my basic exercises that I do on that chair. Been to the grocery store, but the same old stuff I always buy: Greek yogurt, fresh fruit, vegetables, lean meat, milk. Um, you know what works for you diet wise, so I really cannot tell you what you can do, to diet. I can't tell you what to do as far as that's concerned. I do keep a food journal, and basically the reason why I keep the journal is because it allows me to keep track of like what it is that I'm trying to do. But currently my weight is 248, and my goal weight is 148 pounds. So I've got to lose 100 pounds, which is not really a big deal. I give myself 365 days to do it, so I don't see where that's going to be a problem. I've lost 32 pounds already. I like to write little entries in. So I'll read you the first entry of the first journal page. I've been keeping it for a couple weeks now. It says, well, here we go. Really don't have time for a lot of bullshit, which I don't. I don't have time for any bullshit. I'm serious about this, and I'm going to get it done. Basically, how my diet consists of doing a smoothie for breakfast. My smoothie is a cup of Greek or just plain low-fat yogurt, a cup of skim, 1%, 2%, whole milk, whatever kind of milk you want to drink, and a cup of berries. I usually buy my berries from the grocery store and pop them in the freezer so they stay fresh, or I buy frozen fruit also and just keep them in the freezer. Drop it in the blender with some ice, and I usually drink off of that for a little while until it's gone. I probably do that about 10 a.m. Dinner I usually have around 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm going to have lean meat, vegetables. I'll eat a burger, nice lean meat burger with whole wheat bread, or chicken tenders, or steak, or hot dogs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, a nice regular serving size portion of meat. And then in the evening, if I get super hungry, I'm going to have a cup of tomato soup. You have any kind of soup that you like, but I happen to like tomato. And then late evening, I'm going to have a couple cookies and some milk, or a handful of peanuts, a handful of chips. Whatever it takes that I feel like, okay, this is going to satisfy. I'm determined to do this. My daughter, Centeo7, shout out to Chrissy, Centeo7, is going through this transformation with me. We do go to Gold's Gym. And when we do go to the gym, we hit the Nautilus circuit there, treadmill, elliptical, a lot of crunches, and there's 2 ab machines there that do 2 different things. Pull down weights, leg press. They got a nice abdominal machine there that you got to get up on it and work your abs on that freestyle. The bike, just that whole, it's a huge gym, but we can hit that circuit right there. I like that circuit right there because it's usually empty. A lot of people do not go up there to that area. Or we'll go in the back of the gym and we'll hit the heavy bag, hit that heavy workout equipment in the back there. So got to get that cardio in, you know, that 10 minutes of cardio. Just do 10 minutes of cardio, and the rest is really focused on strength training. Trying to work on our core. That's where all the madness is in your core. Your core has to be strong, and that's where the weight gain primarily is. So I'm looking at these videos on YouTube, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, a person tells you, hey, I used to weigh 400 pounds, and now I weigh 100 pounds. And you're thinking to yourself, well, okay, here's a before picture of me 400 pounds, and it is an after picture of me 100 pounds. And you're thinking, well, how did you do this? You know, what did you eat? What did you do? How did you make it on days that you messed up? You know, so I'm hoping I can fill in the gap between these two phases and, you know, let you know what it is that I'm doing. You know, it all depends on how I feel. I might go outside and walk. I might go to the gym. I might work out in the house. So it depends on what. If we order pizza, yeah, I'm gonna eat some pizza. I'm not afraid to get 2 slices of pizza. I know the calorie count on it and the carbs and the cheese on it, but you know, you have to learn. You really have to learn your calories. I think that if you go online to any nutrition site and type in some of the favorite foods that you like to eat, you'll be horrified to find out how much carbs, how many calories, how much fat, how much sugar is in these things that you like to eat, and then it'll click on you while you can't lose your weight. I like these little streusel cakes. They come 2 in a pack. Look at the streusel cake, the cheese streusel cakes. And you know, you eat a 2-pack and you're like, oh, because they're not that big. You know what I mean? You're like, ah, what's up? Okay, never mind the calorie count of the 2 streusel cakes. One cake has 40 grams of carbs. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, 2 of them is 80 grams of carbs. So you've eaten your whole carb count for the day in this 2-pack of cakes. So it's really important that if you're going to try to lose weight, you need to try to find out what the calorie count is on some of the stuff that you're eating. If you're making, I don't know, cornbread, and you get yourself a hunk of cornbread and then you put a half a stick of butter on it, you know, you know what I'm talking about. And you put a half a stick of butter on it, and you kind of defeat the purpose, because you don't need butter on it. Or if you're gonna put butter, put your teaspoon of butter. I mean, you got to exercise some type of self-control here. You know, I love Long John Silver. They got a 10-piece family pack, right? It comes with 8 pieces of chicken, 12 hush puppies, and a side, right? Now, if you sit down and look at the calorie count on that meal, if you're going to go dig into that meal and you're going to get yourself 2 chicken strips, you know, they're like strips, but they're batter dipped. You're going to get you 2 of those. You're going to get you 1 hush puppy. You're not going to have any soda with this meal. You're going to get you some water or some salsa with this meal. So you can forget about the sugar and the sweets and all. That's not going to happen. Right? And you get you a handful of fries. And I know you're thinking, well, damn, that is not enough food for me. But you know what? Over time, your body will adjust to the fact that you're not getting any more than this right here. So you know you're going to stretch it, you're going to make it last, you're going to make it worthwhile, right? Okay. I love cocktail sauce. I'm going to get some cocktail sauce with it. And so now you need to go and you need to research your calories. Because if you're eating a whole lot of calories and you're not moving and you're not doing any exercise, you're not going to lose any weight. That's the bottom line. You're not. If you haven't been exercising, I've been exercising now for a long time, so my body has built up to when I first went to the gym, I couldn't do anything there. It was a joke. It was like, are you serious? I give you a perfect example. On the crunch machine, when I first started out on the crunch machine, I could probably do 20 crunches. And it's not a machine where I'm laying down. They do have the one that where you lay down and you pull yourself up. I'm talking about you're semi-reclined in a chair, and the weight, you put your arms up on the chair like this, and then you have the weight, and then you have to, you have to pull up like this, pull up. Well, I do 400 now, and then I get off that machine, and I go next to the one next to it where it's the reverse, where the weight's still on it, but there's a bar behind you, a padded bar behind you, and you have to push yourself back, and I do 400 of those. When I first started doing that machine, I actually hurt myself on it, and I pulled some muscles because I just wasn't accustomed to that. I've been going to the gym for almost a year now. So, yes, it's going to take time to build up. I probably, at some point in time, will be able to do 1,000 of them. And the only reason why I stopped at 400 is because it's time for me to move on to the next. We work through it as a circuit. We go from machine to machine to machine. I start out with the treadmill, and I work on the treadmill 10 minutes, and then maybe I'll get on the elliptical 10 minutes, and maybe I'll get on the bike 10 minutes. That's 30 minutes worth of exercise right there. And then we'll do the circuit. We'll do leg press, butterfly. We might work on the heavy bag, whatever it takes. If you're in the house and you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm not going to no gym, or I don't have a gym near me, I can't get to a gym, and I'm just starting out on these exercises, I don't know what, okay. The very first thing that you can do is, whatever your favorite TV show is that you're watching right now, the next time it comes on, I want you to stand up while you're watching it, and I want you to walk in place while it's on, and I want you to sit down during the commercial. If you're thinking, oh, there's no way I can stand up for an hour or whatever, you can sit in your chair and you can walk in place in your chair while the show is on, and then at the commercials you're going to take a break. Or you can sit on the end of your bed. If you don't feel like you can move your legs, and you can move your arms and out. And you can twist your body. And all this is to just get you moving. You gotta get yourself moving. You can diet from now until the end of eternity, and you're not gonna lose any weight. You have to exercise. I want to show you, I know I posted some pictures of this Garcinia Cambogia. I know somebody else will say it differently. I'm not sure how to show you the bottle. I'm just learning how to use this webcam. So, but anyway, Garcinia Cambogia. That's probably blurry as hell, but let me see. Well, I have to figure this one out. But anyway, the spelling is Garcinia Cambogia. And it's a supplement. I know you've heard about it. Everybody's talking about it. Dr. Oz is raving about it. Shout out to Dr. Oz. It supports appetite control, inhibits fat production, and this particular one is pure and potent. There's no stimulant, no caffeine, no nothing. It's made from the rind of a melon, that they're growing in some other country, whatever. You can look it up to get the details on it. But I am taking the Garcinia. It's supposed to be an excellent product. I can't really speak to the results of it right now because I just started taking it. I'm going to make these videos. I'm going to make these videos. I'm hoping that somebody will click on my channel and be like, okay, this woman sounds like me. She's trying to do what I'm trying to do. Damn, maybe I can roll with her and we can do this together. Oh, by the way, some stats about myself. Okay, I'm 52 years old, 52. I'm a grandmother. I have 4 grandbabies. Shout out to my grandbabies, Alex, Anthony, Kylie, and Craig. They're 7, 6, 3, and 2. 5'5". As I said, right now my starting weight, it fluctuates between 245 and 248, and I'm trying to get to 148 pounds. Right now, I'm only consuming between 900 and 1200 calories a day, which for somebody else might be super low. That might not be enough calories for you, but for me, I don't have a choice, because anything more than that and I won't realize any weight loss. I'm not going to get into like my measurements or anything like that, because I will take my measurements and I'll write them down on a piece of paper and, you know, read them off at another time. Most women can kind of get a feel for what you look like by what size you wear. I am in a 22 3X top, so you can get a feel for like, okay, well, I know I wear a 6X, or hell, I only wear a 1X, so you can get a feel for like what size I'm in. I've been wearing 22 forever. What stopped me from getting into a 20 or an 18 is yeah, that gut. But that's all right. We're gonna work on that. So I do want to say I went to Walmart. When I went grocery shopping in Walmart, I bought yogurt, plain yogurt, cottage cheese, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, salad, dressing, olives, a shredded 5-cheese Italian, a feta. When I go grocery shopping, I buy mostly meats and put them in my deep freeze. I keep a lot of meat here, so I can always take out some chicken tenders. Like today, I had chicken tenders with my salad. It was easy. It's back there. I don't have to do anything. And you know, I'll talk more about the stuff that I eat. Come on now, you know good and well that if you're trying to lose weight and you go to McDonald's and you get a double quarter-pounder cheese combo supersized with a Coke plus an extra double burger, you know your ass is not going to lose no weight. So come on, you got to get realistic with yourself. And, you know, whatever crap you're telling your friends, oh, I don't know why I can't lose any weight. Yeah, you know why you can't lose any weight. When I go to McDonald's, I get a double cheeseburger, a water, and a vanilla cone. All right, if you do the math, that's around 500 calories. That still leaves me with 500 to 700 calories for the rest of the day that I still can have. The salad's only a couple hundred calories, and the meat's only a couple hundred calories. So, you know, and I have my little nighttime snack, 2 chocolate chip cookies with some milk, or a handful of cashews, or yes, I eat potato chips, and yes, I eat crackers, and yes, I eat. The thing about it is, if I'm having crackers, I'm not eating the whole sleeve, okay? I'm going to have 5 or 6 crackers. It takes discipline. It's a mental thing. It takes discipline to say, okay, that's all I'm going to have. Or, wow, I just made, a lot of times, I will make a plate based on the way I used to eat. And I'll sit down, look at it, and say, well, I can't eat all this food. And it's maybe not even be a lot of food. So if it's 3 pieces of chicken, maybe I'll take one off, and I'll have 2 pieces of chicken. Or I'm not going to have the mashed potatoes today. I'm just going to have the corn with it. Or whatever it is. If you could just take a portion of that meal and save it for tomorrow. Or give it to your husband or one of your kids. You have to cut back on the calories. This is no getting around. I don't think you have to eat anything special or do anything special. You just have to cut back if you can just start out cutting back on the calories. I'm going to make that I'm going to show you my Malibu Pilates chair. And if you don't want to go out and buy a Malibu Pilates chair, hey, guess what? You can do Pilates on the floor, on a mat. You can do Pilates on a kitchen chair or your dining room chair or any chair. You can do Pilates. So you don't have to have the Pilates chair. The reason why I bought it is because my main area that needs work is my core. Your core is your center of gravity, the center of your body, your abdominal, your abs. Your abdominal area, your muscles, all of that, that's your core. If your core is not strong, the rest of you is not going to be strong either. You have to be strong in your core. So that's a problem for me, and I need to focus on that. That's why I got that Pilates chair. I have the Biggest Loser DVD. You walk in place with dude on the Biggest Loser CD for long enough, you have walked a mile. You don't have to leave your house. There's a ton of things that you can do. I have a stepper. If you walk on the stepper with her for 30 minutes or 15 minutes, you've done some exercise. I know there's a 5-minute exercise that you can do because you want to get moving. So I'm going to make some videos. I'm actually going to make some videos showing me on my various pieces of exercise equipment. So I'm sure whoever's watching this, you should really get a kick out of that. What else? I'm doing this for myself. I'm not doing it to satisfy anybody but Donna. Nobody but me. Donna. I'm trying to satisfy Donna. I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm comfortable, and the only thing that's missing for me is taking the extra weight off. And that's what I'm going to do. I know it's something that everybody in America is struggling with. 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds. I need to lose 300 pounds. Whatever the situation is. And hopefully, like I sit down and watch other people's YouTube videos and I get motivated from them. Or they might say something and I go, oh, damn, I didn't know that. Well, I'm going to try that. Or I'm going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe some little tips and tidbits that I give you, you'll be able to use to get yourself situated. I'm looking at the timer on this video, 23 minutes and 53 seconds, almost 24 minutes. I've talked long enough. Let you absorb some of that. And give me some feedback down there in the comment section. I know people be writing some smart ass comments. I know they be writing some smart shit down there, but whatever. It could be something nice or whatever you need to do, but you could write a comment. And I am on Twitter and I am on Instagram. If you look on my channel page, you'll see the two little icons, one for Twitter, one for Instagram, so it'll take you into both those things. I am on Facebook. I don't really fool with Facebook that much, but I am on there because my family's on there and I like to keep in touch with them on there. But I like Twitter. I like Instagram, which I'm new to both of them. I hadn't been using either one of them, so I'm new to both of those. And let's do this. Let's get things popping. Let's do this. Let's together say, okay, I'm going to do this. If I give myself a year, tomorrow's not guaranteed. If I give myself 365 days to reach my goal, and what if on the 365th day, instead of losing 100 pounds, I've lost 89 pounds? Well, I've reached very close to my goal, or I've accomplished a lot more than I have in the past. I'll put it to you like that. So I'm going to sign off. And everybody has like a catchy thing that they say at the end of their video. Mine is hashtag gbtransformation. Hashtag gbtransformation. Because this is truly a transformation for me. And I hope you have a great day. And let me think. Look, my thing at the end of my video is going to be, let's get things popping. Okay.